Hey everyone, Dash Show Rose here, back with another video. I'm finally back to talk about Season 10 of SpongeBob. It's been a while. It really has been. Hoping my video doesn't mess up this time, because it has messed up in the past. But Season 10 is a lot shorter than the other seasons of SpongeBob. It's also a lot more wacky, too. Towards the end of Season 9, it was a bit wacky, but Season 10 is definitely a lot more wacky. Anywho, I'm going to be reviewing Plankton Retires. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, this is the episode Plankton Retires. Basically, the plot of this is Plankton gets so fed up with getting foiled by Mr. Krabs so many times he actually retires. Now this episode, it's kind of a rehashed episode. It's basically a rehashed episode from Season 4 called A New Leaf. Basically, here's the thing. The Plankton, I'll get to that in a second, but Plankton gets foiled by Mr. Krabs so many times, and he gets sick of it to the point where he retires. I guess, here's the thing. I don't really know how Mr. Krabs, knows Plankton is going to do this stuff he does. Yes, the news reporter is recording him with his plot here, but this is the only time we see the news reporter and him recording him doing this stuff and his plots. After that, Plankton is just trying to steal the formula, and we don't see anybody recording, which is really stupid. It's stupid how Mr. Krabs knows that Plankton's every move. It feels like he's trying to play with him. You know how siblings, they tend to they're rubbing it in your face. We got a scene where Mr. Krabs drops a Krabby Patty and basically tricks Plankton, and it feels so, I don't know, it feels wrong. It's like Mr. Krabs is rubbing it in his face, just the way the scene plays out. I don't know what the word is for it, but it does feel out of place. But yeah, this is, but yeah, it goes on for a while, and I don't know how, he steals the formula quite a few times. Mr. Krabs somehow figures out he's stealing it in someone's face, stomach, and I just hate that. The part of Plankton stealing the formula, Mr. Krabs isn't always supposed to know he's doing it right off the bat. And yet every time he steals the formula in this episode, Mr. Krabs knows his next move. And even if the news reporter and the cameraman were shown more in the episode, it still would feel stupid. But yeah, Plankton Plankton gets so fed up with this, he retires. And yeah, he retires though, and yeah, it just feels so stupid. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. But this is right here, this is what I'm kind of talking about too. This feels too forced. This feels really forced. The fact that Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob knew that Plankton was the entire, thing, him retiring was a big plot to steal the formula, that felt way too forced. And this is what I'm talking about by rehashing the episode New Leaf. where Plankton, quits stealing the formula, and Mr. Krabs, knows all about his scheme, and ends up, whoop-de-doo, Plankton ends up plotting to steal the formula anyway. And do the exact same thing in this episode too, only it's Plankton retires, which is basically kind of the same thing. But yeah, basically it feels out of place. It feels forced. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I think it's stupid. I think the way it should have gone is Mr. Krabs. This could be the real Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob, and they're rushing back to the Krusty Krab to stop Plankton. Instead of it being robots like this, it just feels way out of place. It really does. It feels forced and out of place, and I don't like it one bit. Now, what's the score for this episode? Let's see here. I'm gonna give it 41 points. That's right, it's in the meh territory. The low meh. And the reason why it's in the low meh is because of the robot scene at the end, and even with the Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob beating up scene with Plankton, I still would have gave it a bad. But since that robot scene at the end, that makes it rewatchable. But it's so low because this plot has been seen before, and I hate seeing Mr. Krabs just rubbing it in his face, and I hate seeing Plankton fail. I know he's the bad guy and all, and we're supposed to like him failing, but it just feels like the way Mr. Krabs catches him just feels like Mr. Krabs is just rubbing it in his face. Anywho, that's Plankton retires. Now, I know Pie Guy gave this a SpongeBob on his last seasonal review before he retired of SpongeBob. But I think it's a meh. I think it's got a passable score. However, it's really low because it's rehashing an older episode. And I think I'd rather watch A New Leaf than this episode from season 4. Anywho, that's enough there. I'm gonna also talk about my Blue's Clues thing. I was supposed to do a Blue's Clues week. I know I said that in one of my videos. I changed my mind on it because my video got blocked in certain countries. I didn't want to get in trouble. So I didn't have enough ideas to do, because I want to save my Blue's Clues review when I have a better camera and stuff than using my phone. So I wanted to save that. I could have done What's Ruining Blue's Clues too, but I wanted to save that for when I have a better camera. Anywho, yeah, I'm sorry for not doing a Blue's Clues thing. I still did a reaction to an episode, and there will be more Blue's Clues stuff in the future. It's just gonna be more spread out. Sorry about that. I know everyone was probably, the audience I had probably wanted to watch Blue's Clues and stuff. But I just don't want to get in trouble for recording something. I still don't understand why why my video got copyrighted and taken down, but, I'll never understand that. Anywho, this is the SpongeBob review of Season 10. I will talk to you guys later. Please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and please comment down below and tell me what you guys think of SpongeBob. This SpongeBob episode, Plankton retires in Season 10. Anywho, Dash Rose out.